In this video, I'm going to show you how to make these super cute Father's Day tie cards. They're made with just some paper, even some paper scraps you may have on hand, some cute buttons, some patterns, and I'm going to show you how to make them every step of the way. These cards each measure about 9.5 inches tall and 6 inches wide, and it's really fun to personalize them with all the different colors. I have one here with a pocket. You could do that as an option, and the different buttons, and it's a fun way to kind of repurpose some scrap yarn you may have. I use some construction paper and origami paper, but using different papers you have, even gift wrap would be really fun for this. For this project, you're going to need some construction paper. You'll need 2 different colors, one for the card and then one for the actual shirt part. You'll also need a sheet of other paper, like something printed like origami paper, or you could use plain paper and color a design yourself, but just something different from the other 2 sheets of paper. I'm using some origami paper. It comes in all different patterns. It's a really fun paper to try and use. And then for the top of your shirt, you'll need 2 buttons. I have a bunch of plastic buttons here. Anything you have, they come in big multi-packs. They're very inexpensive. You'll also need some glue. I'm just going to be using some regular school glue. This happens to be clear, but you can use the white kind or the clear kind. It doesn't matter. You'll need a pen or a pencil, a pair of scissors, and a ruler. So what we're going to do first is pick out your 2 colors that you want. I have a combination here that I like. I'm going to be doing a purple card. So this one I did a yellow card, a blue shirt, and then like a blue print with some green buttons. For this card, I'm going to be doing the one we're going to make together. I'm going to be doing a purple card, an orange shirt, and then I found this purple print that kind of had the same purple and orange through it. And then I have 2 purple buttons that kind of go with the whole color combination. So let's scoot everything out of the way. The first thing we're going to do is make the main part of the card, okay? So all you're going to do is take a piece of construction paper and you're just going to fold it in half and put a nice sharp crease down one side. So then what you're going to do is you're going to grab your ruler and your pen and you're going to make a rectangle that's about 4 inches wide. So put a little mark there at 4 inches and then about 6 inches tall. So you can just put a little mark at the top. And you can do a full line if you want to. I'm just going to use this as a guideline and just kind of freehand cut a straight line. So cut it up to that other mark that you made, and then you can cut across like that, okay? And then you're going to take your rectangle and you're going to make 2 cuts. So we're going to be making the collar part next. So you can see the collar here. We're going to be making a cut inward and inward, about 1.5 inches. So come down about 1 inch or so, like that, and then make your cut about 1.5 inches inward. You want to leave a little bit of space in the middle, okay? So make a cut there and make a cut there. Then we're going to lay, this is our shirt, we're going to take these 2 flaps that we just cut and we're going to fold them down like this. And you might need to kind of play around with them a little bit to make it look as convincing like a shirt collar as possible. And then once you get the folds that you like, put a little crease in it, like that, okay? And then you're going to take your origami paper and your pen, and you're going to flip it over. Now, normally origami paper is printed only on one side. It's a little bit easier to draw on the back of it where there's no print. So we're going to sort of like tuck this under our collar like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to draw from the points of the collars, like this, from these 2 points, we're going to draw 2 lines that go inward. That's going to be the tie knot. And then if you lift your paper up, you want to see where the bottom of your paper ends, because you want your point to come a little bit ahead of, above that rather. And then you'll do a V going the same way. So you did a V up here and a V down here. Then you're going to take this and you're going to connect it to the middle of the line on either side. And then you have a nice little tie. Okay? So what you're going to do now, you can see how I traced that. We're going to cut it out with our scissors. So just cut your little tie shape. And we are going to be trimming this a little bit. So especially the top. So if it's shaped a little bit large on the top, we are going to be trimming that back. So when you first cut it out, don't be alarmed. See how it looks really big at the top? So then flip your tie over and you can see it's a fun little floral print, and you can see it's a little bit big. So what we're going to do is just give it another little trim across the top here, like that. And then you can kind of scoot that scrap paper out of the way. You can use this for something else later. And then push your collar back down, and you're just going to sort of tuck it up under the collar, and now you have a beautiful little tie. So then what you're going to do is grab your glue, and we're going to take this shirt and flip it over. Then add some glue to the back of our shirt, like that. And then you're going to flip it over and center it onto your card. And just lightly press it down. Don't go too heavy on the glue because it'll blob out on the sides. And then you're going to take your tie and you're going to do the same thing. Just put now origami paper can be kind of thin, so don't go too heavy on the glue because it'll wrinkle really bad. So just flip it back over, and you want to flip your collar up and then just kind of tuck it under there. And before you press it down, just make sure it's positioned properly. And then just sort of like tap it into place. And then you can put a little bit of glue, open up your collar, put a little bit of glue on either side, and then you're going to flip those down to kind of tack those down into place. And it looks great. Now, you could leave this as is and just have your shirt like this, but I thought that the buttons were really fun because a lot of times, like a dress shirt will have little buttons holding the collar down. So right at these points here, we're going to put a blob of glue and a little blob of glue, not too much because the buttons have holes and it will ooze out and get kind of messy. So we're just going to press our buttons into that blob of glue, and that's it. That is our card. You want to let this dry completely, and you can also decorate. You can take a pencil or a pen and you could draw like a little shirt pocket or, you know, something like that. You could actually cut a square of extra paper out and trim it up so it fits, and then just kind of like cut a little like V in the bottom of it so it makes like a little pocket shape, just like that. And just give it a straight cut across the top, and you could glue that down too as a little pocket. Okay, and then just tack that down. And if you want to, you could just glue the edges and make it a functional pocket as well. So there is our cute little Father's Day tie cards. They are so cute and no two are alike. It's really fun to try all the different color combinations. And again, you'll want to let these dry completely. I like to let them dry overnight. And then once they're completely dry, you can write in them as well. So that is how you make a Father's Day tie card. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the subscribe button to get all the latest Sparkle and Splatter video updates. Bye everyone, and happy crafting!